What's going on, everybody? Josh.edstedt here again, coming at you with another YouTube video. Today we are at Honeymoon Island Park in
Dunedin, Florida.
Because I can't say it for the life of me. Today our video is going to be about primes versus zooms, some pros and cons of each one, which ones I prefer, which ones I typically shoot with. Some of you guys kind of already know if you've seen my style. Yeah, we're going to do a little bit of beach shooting. We got this cool little structure here we're going to shoot with. I got my beautiful model Katie here with me today. You guys can find her on Instagram at
Katie.Vanessa.
Yep, go follow her work. It is truly amazing. You'll find some of my work on there too. It's good. So yeah, it's going to be just a good video for you guys today. We'll get into it.
Sweet. Whoop, whoop, whoop.
All right, guys. So today we're shooting on the Sony A7R4. Brought out the R4 today. I feel like it needs a little bit of love lately. We're going to be starting off on the 50mm 1.4 prime. And we're starting underneath the structure because it is still pretty bright out. She's already ready. So once the sun starts going down, we're going to hit the beach area up a little bit and get some shots out there. But to kind of start off, the things I love about primes are just how compact they are, how lightweight they are. They're super sharp compared to zooms. Zooms get a little bit less sharp depending on what end of the zoom you're at. So like I brought my 70-200 with me today, and those are typically sharper at the long end compared to the shorter end. So we'll kind of switch off between there. I've got my 24-70 as well, my 135 and my 85. So we'll just kind of swap out, see what the pros and cons are of each as I'm shooting and why I would choose the lens that I would want to shoot with while I'm using. I'm rambling. Let's get it. All right. So the good thing with the primes is you're going to get, let's stand up against the, yep, let's put there, one leg up right there. Let's bring one hand up that way and look out that way. Perfect. Yeah, the good thing about the primes is you can always get f1.4. So you're going to get more of that bokeh in the background, and it's going to let in a lot more light when you're shooting in dark situations like this. One of the cons is if you want to get that bokeh, you got to get a little bit closer depending on your focal length. So because I'm 50, I've got to get a little bit closer to blur out the background behind her a little bit more. But she is killing it. I love it. I'm going to shoot this way. Right here. We're going to up our ISO a little bit. There, 1, 2. Just so you guys know, because I am on the Sony A7R4, I'm shooting at minimum 1/500th of a second on my shutter speed because 60 megapixels is a lot. I move around a lot, I shake, so that's just to compensate for that, to make sure we get some sharp images. All right, 1, 2, beautiful. Give me a look out that way. There. Beautiful. Give me kind of like a wrap up. There, perfect. 1, 2. Bring the chin up a little bit and look out that way for me. Beautiful. I'm gonna come over this way so we can try and get a bit of this backlighting here. 1, 2. We got this little strip of light across her real quick. I'm gonna actually bring her away from that.
Yeah.
We're going to have her right here and just kind of hang out a little bit there.
Just hang.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna shoot from this way right here. 1, 2. Beautiful. Love that. Gorgeous. All right.
Kind of roped off for a reason.
Okay, we'll get out of here.
Sweet.
Bugs. Guys, the bugs are real down by the beach. Oh, it's so bad. All right. So we did just kind of get kicked out of there a little bit, just from underneath, but we're going to stay in front of the roped off area. Like I said, ask for forgiveness, not permission. We didn't get kicked off the beach, so, but yeah. All right, 1, 2, beautiful. Go ahead and bring both arms up on there. Yep, just like that. Yeah, bring the elbows back a little bit. There you go, to where they get, yeah, there we go, right there. Yep. And 1, 2, beautiful. Give me a look off that way. 1, 2, love that. Gorgeous. Always love shooting with Katie, everybody. Hi, I'm Katie. All right, so one of the things with primes that you guys got to remember is that if you want to change your composition up, you've got to move your feet, not your zoom. So because I want to get a full body shot now, I got to come all the way back here. I say all the way, it's a 50 mil. It's not that big a deal. There we go. 1, 2. Beautiful. Love that. Go ahead and turn towards it for me. Just kind of, and then you'll lean on there and look back right here. All right. 1, 2. Beautiful. Love that. Gorgeous. So one thing I'm noticing is I do want to get a little bit of a tighter shot on her now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch to my 85. So there's another con for you guys. Sometimes when you want to get different focal lengths now, you want to get a little bit more compression, you've got to stop what you're doing and switch out your lenses. Unless you're a baller and just have a lens for every, or a camera for every lens. I've got a few cameras, but I don't have one for every lens. Oh, there's a big old turtle over there. Hi, buddy. Mr. Turtle. All right. So now, like I said, because I want to get a little bit closer to her, but we are roped off here, but I like this angle. I grabbed my 85 just to get a little bit more compression and get a little bit closer to her. And it, oh God, you guys know me. You guys, before we even get to the end of the video, you guys know where I stand. I love my primes. Do you want to be in this photo shoot, man? Like, you are just moving along, dude. Oh, it's his world. We're just living in it. He's going to the beach. He's trying to get his tan on.
He's like, yo, I got things to do.
All right. All right, 1, 2. Beautiful. Love that. Gorgeous. Beautiful. Give me a, like, kind of play with that a little bit. There you go. 1, 2. Do that, but give me a full look off that way. But keep your body kind of how it was.
I got you.
Yeah. There we go. 1, 2. Beautiful. Love that. So that's kind of what I was talking about with like the pros and cons of the primes. Pros, lightweight, super sharp. You get that bokeh in the background. And they just render beautifully. There's something about a prime that I just love. I don't mind moving myself around the model to make the shot work and get the composition right. The cons were they can get a little pricey. I mean, this is all for all lenses. They get a little pricey. The park rangers were just yelling at somebody. But if you want to get different composition, different angle, not angles, but different compositions, different compression in the background, you have to buy multiple lenses to make that happen, and take the time to switch them out between the shoots, which can take time. But I honestly don't mind that. But right now we're going to switch to a 70-200 and see what we got going there. We are on the 70-200. Pros and cons of zoom lenses. So cons, they can definitely be pricey. They can definitely be heavy. And my biggest con for these guys is most of them are going to be at 2.8. I know they have a few out now that are at 2.0. I think it's a Sigma or a Tamron that stays 2.0 throughout the entire thing. But you know me, I'm a bokeh whore, bokeh-licious, love all my bokeh. So I prefer to shoot at 1.4 or 1.8. But if you need that extra reach, you want that crazy compression, that's where something like this comes into play. So when you're shooting at the long end at 200, the compression on these things are crazy. So compression, for you guys that don't know, is how close or how far the background is to your subject. The more compression you have, the closer it's going to bring that background into your subject, and just kind of give it a creamier look in the background. So let's get a few shots with this. So because I am shooting at f2.8, I now have to adjust my ISO. We are going to go at the full spectrum at 200 mil. So you're going to stay there. Yep. There. 1, 2. Beautiful. So the compression, it's so hard to beat, guys. That's why I do have zooms. Not because I just do weddings and stuff, but shooting at 200 mil is super fun. We're going to let some people pass, and we're going to be right back at the shoot. There we go. All right, 1, 2. Beautiful. All right. We're going to flip it this way so I can get a little bit of the background behind you. So you guys know when you're looking to get your bokeh, that compression back there, bringing all that background in, when there's nothing behind your model, that's when you get your crazy bokeh. So let's have you come forward a little bit, right about there. And then now up against that. Now I've got to back up a bit. So that's another con of the zooms is when you're at the long end, you got to back way the hell up depending on how long the lens is. So at 200 mil, when I'm trying to do my 3/4 portraits, I've definitely got to back up a bit. But the pro of that is I'm running out of room here. I don't have to be at a full 200. I can just pop back into like 140 or 150 here and get the 3/4 portrait that I need. Beautiful. Gorgeous. I'm getting mosquitoes in the ear. Yeah. So that is the plus side of the zooms, guys, is when you're in a, like, sometimes when you're in a tight spot, you don't have much room to go back here or move. You don't have a lot of room to move around your subject. Having that zoom at your hands where you can adjust your composition. So right now I'm at probably 135 right there. Beautiful. And then if I wanted to, I can just go down to 70 and now I've got full body right here. And that's just the, I'm having a brain fart, but the utility of a zoom goes a long way. To be able to redo your composition just on the fly like that, instead of having to change lenses, having to move around your subject a lot, you just kind of in and out, get different compositions and be good to go. So yeah, guys, I was on a brain fart there. The heat gets you to you sometimes, but what I was trying to say is changing your compression on the shot. So I still can do my 3/4 shot here, but now I'm at 70 millimeters, which gives you a whole different look to this shot. So I'm going to have her stay right there. And now I'm going to go as tight as I can and try and get the same shot, so you guys can notice the difference in compression there. And she's still killing it, looking gorgeous. So that's one of the pros with the zoom, is just kind of how diverse it is, how easy it is to redo your composition, and just you don't have to think a lot with the zoom, I feel like, because you can just move from 70 mil to 200 mil and be good. I've got my 24 to 72. If we wanted to get some really wide shots, you could do that too, but then you bring it up to 35 mil and you can get some good portraits that way as well, because 35 is a really good focal length for portraits. But yeah, like I said, I'm typically a prime person just because of the 1.4, the sharpness. There's just some quality there with the primes that I love. It's something I learned when I first started photography is, you know, move your feet instead of the zoom, and it's gonna enable you to become a master at your compositions and get better at that. Because a lot of people with zooms, what they do is they kind of get a little lazy, is they just change their zoom to change their composition. It doesn't kind of stroke the creative part of your brain to actually move around your subject and look at things differently. So yeah. So now we're going to go back to one of my primes, one of my favorites, the 135, and we're going to get some shots on that. Well, actually, before that, guys, let's pop out here because that sun is going down. I'm going to bring her right out here to this so we can get actually a bit more compression out here. Yeah, those are fine there.
Change your dress.
So, huh?
Change your dress.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna bring you right out to this tree here. There we go. Okay. So now that I've got a little bit more room, I can actually shoot at the full 200 mil. Let's go like right by the tree. Maybe like stick a foot up on there. Other foot. But like forward. So you're gonna go back on the tree a little bit more. Right about there. Yeah, that way you can kind of like, yeah, you kind of lean into it a little bit. Hey, I'm not the only one having brain farts today. All right, let's get it. All right. 1, 2, beautiful. Love that. Gorgeous. So guys, the reason why I wanted to use zoom here is because we have a long leading lines with the ropes here. We've got the ocean in the background, so I wanted to bring that in closer. But then I can also get full body if I need to. And I don't have to move too much on the beach where it's hot as hell. Beautiful. Bring that up there, and then bring that other foot. Just kind of stand on the toe on the other one. Yep. Point the toes. And then one hand up, kick the hip. There. There you go. Yeah. Perfect. 1, 2. Beautiful. Love that. Give me the look out that way. Just kind of adjust your hair when you're doing it. There you go. Beautiful. Love that. Gorgeous. Balance. That sun is getting, the clouds are coming through, so the sun is getting pretty soft, so we might be able to get some like shots on the beach now. So we're going to switch to my 135 because I want some even more crazy compression bokeh. And the reason why I want to switch to the 135 is because it's a 1.8. We're doing this video, but you guys, primes over zooms all day long for me. Like, I love my primes. All right, guys. So we switched to the 135 just to get a little bit of compression. We got the sun behind her. We got these cool, crazy long leading lines here. And this is why I choose primes over zooms. Oh, getting shit all over my shoes. They're beautiful. 1, 2. Love that. Mess with my white balance here for a second. There we go. Went to daylight white balance, everybody. Beautiful. Love that. I'm gonna get a little from this angle here. 1, 2. Gorgeous. I'm gonna get a full body. So as you guys can see with the primes, you got to move yourself back if you want to change your composition, which I do not mind. It helps me see better, honestly. 1, 2. Beautiful. Love that. Gorgeous. Play with like the middle strappy part, like right up in here. Right there. Yep. Right there. There you go. 1, 2. Beautiful. Let's see. Go a little bit darker here. So guys, I am shooting a little bit underexposed on this. Hopefully it's not too windy right now. I don't have the wind mic on me, but we're at the beach, so things can get windy. But I am shooting a little underexposed because since I don't have a light, I am underexposing, and then I'll bring up the shadows in post. That way we can keep some of the highlights from the sunset going on right now. 1, 2. Beautiful. Give me a look off that way. Turn your face a little bit more though. There you go, right there. 1, 2. Beautiful. Gorgeous. Now go ahead and put your butt completely up against it. Yep. Well, yep, there. Now you can kind of, yeah, lean back a little bit there. Perfect. 1, 2. Beautiful. Love that. Get a little closer here. 1, 2. Give me the look off that way. Perfect.
Ooh, these look nice. I saw your vision with the cowgirl mat.
I'm gonna have you actually like sit on top of one of the pillars.
Yeah.
We're still recording? Hi everybody, I'm Josh. You know me. Love you all. She loves you too.
I do.
She loves the people, and the people love her. The people really do love Katie. Like every time I post Katie, that shit blows up. Like I don't know what. I mean, I can see what it like. She's gorgeous, everybody, but like
I don't know why.
like
Okay.
until you meet her.
Yeah.
No, we love Katie around here. All right. Go. I'm gonna get a little bit more of the sun behind you. Get her a little bit more backlit here. Beautiful. Love that. So beautiful. Gorgeous. Go ahead and bring one leg up onto that. Yep. Just one. Yep. Perfect. I said that looks good. You do too. Okay. Go ahead and turn your head down like you did right there. Perfect. Go ahead and give me like a look down. Right there. 1, 2. Hold on. Give me the other hand back real quick. Right there. 1, 2. I'm just trying to get the focus right on this one, but because you're kind of in silhouette, it's not letting me focus where I want to focus. All right, one more time. 1, 2. Beautiful. I'm going to bring my exposure up. Well, no, that's looking pretty good, actually. Oh, guys, these are looking gorgeous. I love this. This is why I'm a prime person. I love primes. But what we're going to do to end the video out, though, is I am going to switch to the 24-70, one more zoom, just so we can get some wider shots, some environmental shots. Let's have you stand up and kind of go to that pillar down there. So I'm sending her down this way just so I can try and get a little bit more compression and just a different composition, basically. I'm not going to go all the way into the water, but that's the 135. I kind of want you like, how can you like lean on it anyway? Trying to see. Maybe the next one down. There you go. All right. 1, 2. Beautiful. Give me a look off that way. Gorgeous. Oh my God, that's a beautiful shot. All right, so now guys, we're going to switch to the 24-70 for some environmental portraits. Guys, so I switched to the 24-70 because we do have this is the versatility of a zoom. Basically, we do have another shoot going on behind us at the same spot. So the good thing is I can jump on my 24-70 and go from portrait style to wide shots just because of the small area that we're working in. So it does give you that versatility on a zoom. So that's another pro there. So we're going to shoot a few on 24 mil and then a few on 70 mil. The con of it, of course, is now we're at f2.8 on our aperture. But we still got plenty of light. It's not bothering me. We're at like ISO 250. I might bring it up to 320 at some point. But it's not bad. All right, 1, 2. Beautiful. Give me a look towards the sun. Okay. Beautiful. Love that. Oh, yep. Those are.
Oh yeah, that's a good spot.
That's with because guys, the cloud's behind her. So that's another reason why like the 24 mil is awesome for portraits sometimes. It just like the cloud coverage behind her is just crazy right now, and it's just accentuating that like crazily. Yeah. So let's on this pose here. I want to bring one leg up on there. Leave one leg down there. Yep, just like that. Perfect. 1, 2. Beautiful. Love that. Gorgeous. Yep. go ahead and kind of play with the middle a little bit. This part, yeah, that part, yeah. 1, 2, beautiful. We're gonna go this way. Love that. I'm gonna see what it looks like from this side, guys. I'm gonna switch sides. Gonna see how we're doing here. There went my mic. My mic just fell off, everybody. Go and clip it back on a little bit stronger here. There we go. Hopefully it's not a lot of clicking and clacking for you guys. Go. 1, 2. Beautiful. Yeah, we get all the sunset in the background, which is honestly just insane right now. Let's see here. Let's bring you down. Do a standing shot. And just kind of have you lean your back up against that part. Like in the corner there. There we go. Yeah. Bring. Yep. Point one of the toes there. Kick a hip a little bit. And then kind of give me a. Yeah, there we go. 1, 2. Beautiful. Give me a look out that way. All right, now I'm going to go. So that's the thing, guys, is I was shooting pretty close up at 24, so it's really going to distort her. So I'm going to move to 70 mil. So that, like I said, the versatility of a zoom there. So we're at 70, so the compression is better. There's not as much distortion in the lens anymore. Beautiful. Love that. Hold there. Gorgeous. Freaking love it. All right. Now what we're going to do is we're actually going to go to the beach area here, get her near the water so we can get some of that sun reflection on the sand. And then I am going to switch back to the prime for that, probably my 85 millimeter. Now, guys, we're going to pop on the 85 millimeter 1.4. It's the Sigma. You guys know my story. I dropped my G Master in Tokyo and I still haven't gotten it repaired yet. But this is super sharp. I love this lens. But we're going to go out here to try and get a little bit of the reflection off the sand. Get some shots here. We are losing light. Normally I would use lights, but you guys know me, when I'm feeling lazy, I just do it in post. All right. So I'm just going to have you sit like one leg under, facing me. Yep. And you're going to bring one leg under and then just sit down. There we go. Yep. Just like that. Just sit. All right. Guys, I'm on the 85. I got to come back this way a little bit. There we go. All right. Let's see what I'm looking at here. Let's go ISO 100. Let's change my white balance again. There we go. Oh yeah, there we go. All right. 1, 2. Beautiful. Give me a look off that way. Gorgeous. I know there's going to be a lot of people in the comments. Just use a light. Just use a light. Ah, I'm stubborn. I love using light, guys. Don't get me wrong. You see me use light all the time, but beautiful. Love that. Or just bring the head a little bit. Right there you go. Yep. And then grab that again. Yep. 1, 2. Give me the look off that way. Beautiful. All right. Now kind of sit on your butt. Bring the leg. Yep. Just like that. Perfect. Yep. All right. 1, 2. Beautiful. Oh. Love that. I'm going to get a little closer. Gorgeous. Give me a look out that way. Chin up a little bit. Beautiful. Let's do, I don't know. You guys know me, I'm not a big beachy person, so I don't know all the beachy poses. Give me what's on your mind, girl. Yeah, kick the legs out a little bit more. There we go. All right, 1, 2, beautiful. I'm gonna come back a little bit so I can get her whole body in there. Beautiful, 1, 2, gorgeous. Try and get that sun in there. Beautiful. Trying to wait till the water hits her for some really cool shots there. Beautiful. Give me a look that way. Same thing. There. Awesome. All right. I'm gonna let you hold that.
Hey.
All right, guys. So that was our shoot today. Primes versus zooms. I know it's kind of a biased opinion because I do love primes so much. I almost caught myself slipping there saying zoom. But I do love my primes. You guys know that. Most of my work is 85, 135, and 50. Katie, you were amazing as always.
Thank you. Josh was amazing. Per usual. Killed it.
That's right.
Every time.
I mean, look at the sunset behind us, guys. Like, it was a hell of a shoot today. You can find her on Instagram at
Katie.Vanessa.
Go check out the work. I'm gonna put it right here. And then again, you guys can find me on Instagram at josh.edstedt.photography. Yeah, wonderful shoot today. Say the weird name again.
Oh, this is Honeymoon Island in Dunedin, Florida. And Dundon. Dunedin. Dunedin.
I love you.